How's it going, everybody? My name is JustJarrod, but you can just call me Jared. Today, we've got another loot news video for you. We are talking about No Man's Sky. The No Man's Sky Beyond trailer dropped today. I am probably the last person on Earth to upload a video like this. I was at work, and I didn't even get to see the trailer until I got home because I had no data on my phone. So I just had to watch a 140p resolution version of it, which showed me nothing because it was pixelated to heck. So I got home, watched the trailer. We're going to pick it apart. We're not going to dabble too long in it and speculate too much because there's no real point in speculating. You guys know I'm not a fan of speculating anymore after doing it for 3 years. But we're just going to know everything in less than a week, and probably we'll have more news tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. So we're just going to talk about some interesting things that I see and that other people have pointed out. So essentially, we're just going to jump cut around to some very interesting things. First off, this trailer really doesn't show us or confirm much of anything as far as like new features. It's just kind of like, hey, here's more No Man's Sky that you know and love, but there's some different stuff here and there. So, it's interesting. We really need to see patch notes. That's what we really need to see to really figure out what the heck is happening. So first off, I'm going to pause it right here, right in the beginning of the trailer. Player character starts out in a cave, and there's like a base kind of habitat built here, and we have this NPC walking towards camera. What is this? This is a new alien race, question mark? There's a few new alien races in this video trailer, question mark? Or is customization just like way more vast where we can just go crazy with what we look like? I don't know. Are they going to incorporate new races into the lore? Or are they just going to be like, hey, you can be this mouse with a beard now? I don't know. But there you go. Okay, No Man's Sky Beyond comes on screen right when we're standing next to whatever this honkin' machine is. I don't know what this is. Nobody knows what this is. Could this be, I don't know, it's like rotating a bit. Maybe it's some kind of generator. I think a while ago there was like something data mined where there was generators. Also turrets, I do believe, were data mined. So maybe we'll be getting those. What are they generating? Power? We've never needed power. I don't know. Are they going to go like some weird, crazy Subnautica route where you got to power everything? Who knows? But it looks cool. One thing I do want to point out as we move forward in this video is that the game, at least in this trailer, looks like it's running smoother. Now, it's probably recorded on PC, because why wouldn't they do that? But at least it looks like it's less stuttery. Also, the colors are back, at least somewhat. Yes, this is orange-red grass, which we see literally everywhere in No Man's Sky right now, but later we'll see purple grass and pink grass, which has not been in the game for ages. So that's cool. But the vibrancy is back, especially underwater. We see it later as well. Vibrancy is back. Thank the Lord. Also, scale. They messed with scale again. You know, if you've been following No Man's Sky, Hello Games like to mess with the scale. Trees weren't big, and then suddenly they were big, but everything else was small. And then your character felt really short sometimes when you were talking to other NPCs. There's a lot of weird scale issues happening. So we're not really sure if they made everything bigger or if they just made the player characters smaller. I don't know. But trees, at least on this planet, look way bigger than they do right now. Even though in No Man's Sky currently they do look pretty large. Also, ship size. Ships in this trailer look way larger than they do now. And I think the scale adjustments are probably to, I guess, help with the immersion when it comes to VR. Like if you're playing VR and you're climbing into a ship that's barely bigger than you, it doesn't kind of make sense. So I think that's why, to kind of get you immersed more into VR, they made things bigger to make things seem more real, which makes logical sense, at least to me. Now we have this, the classic No Man's Sky trailer thing where they like to do flashes in between the music beats. And we see this other alien race that's new, question mark. It kind of looks like a monkey, a furry, like a super furry, a monkey with a beard, like a monkey with a lion's mane. I don't know. It looks like a gremlin. I don't know. But There's going to be a lot of I don't knows in this video. We'll find out soon, but cool. Okay, right here is very interesting. We have a bunch of ships flying off, about 4 of them. And we have these weird blue pillar beams of light. They look very alien. I don't know if these are like new plants. I don't know if these are like some kind of... They look like the light around them is like generating something. Blue usually in games kind of stands for like shields or something like that, or power. It could be just a plant, like a harvestable plant. It could be like a cool new like anomaly type deal. No idea, but it looks pretty sweet. If these are buildables, I'm gonna put these everywhere because they look cool. I don't think they don't look like they would be turrets. They don't look like they'd be maybe generators. I don't know. They look like they're generating something. I don't know. Once again, we have a weird like ET looking creature here, and it's obviously a player character because they're emoting. So there's that. More customization. We're in some weird room that I don't think is in the game right now. Don't know where this is. Is this in the new social hub called the Nexus, which we'll talk about later? Is this in like a new frigate interior or a freighter interior? It's interesting. Okay, we've got multiple things in this shot. All right, first of all, you're going to be able to ride and mount creatures. Are you going to be able to ride and mount every creature? Presumably so, because we see a bunch of various ones here. What does that mean? Look, I never expected it to even ever be in the game. I 100% was like, there's no way they're adding this. What gameplay elements will this add to the game? Apparently, it doesn't matter. People want it, they're going to put it in. So here it is. You can mount creatures. Does this mean you'll be able to like have a farm and like put creatures in a fence and like keep them around? I don't know. Truthfully, I doubt it. Something tells me that you're going to be able to go onto a planet, find a creature, feed it, and then ride it, and then boom, that's it. I don't think you're going to be able to bring it to like your home base unless it's on that planet. I don't think you'll be able to move creatures to other planets. I just don't think that's going to be it. But some people can hope. I don't think that's the case because it just seems weird, odd, I don't know. Just difficult to maybe code. But presumably you can ride any creature. I guess that's cool. Animations of creatures look a little better. Detail of creatures, at least this one here and a few others, look quite a lot better. Visually, the game kind of looks like it's got a few tweaks here and there to make it kind of more visually appealing, but doesn't really seem to have gotten any kind of overhaul, so there's that. We also see what seems to be a treehouse in the top right. Not sure if that was possible before. I don't think trees had like collision before. I think you could just build through trees. I can't necessarily remember. I'm not like super well versed in building in No Man's Sky. And then we have these weird like structures that say 6 on them. They remind me of the pods that you spawn in when you play Astroneer, if anybody's played those. Once again, these could be anything. They literally could be anything. At this shot right here, you're next to a ship wing that's double, maybe triple your size. This is where ship scaling obviously has been dramatically increased. So, proof. This is the part of the trailer right in the beginning, but it's a opposite side of the shot. You're seeing behind the player. Shows a bunch of these machines, which we'll talk about in a second, behind him. We get another look at whatever that machine is to the right, like a generator. There's the portal. What are these glowing cube things? Is there something I'm missing? Are these in base building already? These like bright white glowing cubes? Let me know in the comments if those are a thing. I've seen nobody else mention them, so they're probably already in the game and I'm just dumb because I don't like base build. Maybe these are like things in caves that I just don't know. These look new to me, or is it just like some weird trickery with the lighting? I don't know. Or just like, because one looks like super different than the... I don't know, just let me know. We have a Viking guy just standing here, staring at the camera the entire time he's in the shot, so that's creepy. We have the machine he's standing next to, which I'm going to guess is maybe the revamped atmosphere harvester or mineral harvester or whatever they're called. I can't remember. I think that's what they're called. Because it kind of looks like it's like pumping like something. out of the sky with those like pipes next to it. It could be something completely different, but that's just my kind of say. I don't know. And then you've got the ship up here. If we pause it right here, the ship detail is crazy better. I mean, those piping underneath the wings or underneath the body there, never there. The ship detail is going to be immensely better. Ship size is immensely better. Not sure if ship customization is there, but ship colors are definitely different, because usually when you find like a blue ship, it's a blue ship. A red ship, it's a red ship. Later on, we'll see red and yellow. We'll see blue and red and white. There's a lot of different variations, so maybe paint jobs and things like that will be an actual thing. Right here, there's two things to point out. First is the cockpit. You can actually see the front of your ship now, which makes logical sense. Whereas before, you could never see the front of your ship. You would just kind of see nothing except for, what's out in front of you space-wise. They're adding this because of the VR feature, which just makes sense that you'd be able to see the front of your ship when you're flying. So there's that. That's why it looks a little different. Second of all, there's a new enemy spaceship. You can see the red entrails coming out from the back of the ship right here, which means it's an enemy, and it looks... Honestly, it looks more Sentinel-like than the old Sentinel ships. It looks more robotic. It looks more kind of like machine-built versus just like sleek and clean. So it looks pretty cool. I'm actually down with it. Hopefully we can get our hands on one of them. Somehow I doubt it. Maybe the old Sentinel ships we can now fly. Somehow I doubt it. But there it is. So this is the new space anomaly, question mark. The space anomaly is what they fly into. And instead of it being, Nada and Polo chilling there, standing still for decades upon decades, not doing anything, it's this giant room. The giant room that we saw in the teaser trailer and the announcement trailer. This giant, really cool sci-fi looking place is called the Nexus. The Nexus is a social hub for No Man's Sky. We don't know how many people can be here at once yet. There's speculation out there. Other people are saying 6. Other people are saying 12. Other people are saying 16. There's 12 terminals around the cube in the next shot, which we'll see. So that makes sense for 12. A certain number of landing pads, different amount of people in the shot. I'm not speculating that too. We'll find out. That's way too much in depth. What's the point of knowing now versus knowing later, So we'll figure it out. It's more than 6. I'm 100% sure it's more than 6. Okay, now I am a Corvax and Anomaly fan as far as the races go in No Man's Sky. Vy'keen and Gek can just die, just jump off cliffs. Not a fan. But I'm almost positive that whatever the heck is on the left side of this screen is not a head customization for any race. Okay, this head looks like there's 2 eyes at the top, right? And then the back is like a beetle. It looks like a beetle has just been placed as the head of somebody. It looks like green Thanos. Like what race? What race is this? Is this like a chubby Vy'keen? What is this? Is there this many new races, or is there just a lot more customization? There's got to be just tons more customization. Also, if you look at the backs of these 2 anomalies, they each have the same helmet, the same backpack, what looks to be the same pants, but their shoulders and arms are different. They've got like some hulking shoulder pads and some sleek arms. Is there going to be loot in No Man's Sky? Are we going to be able to fully customize our gear, our backpack, our helmet, our pants, our shoulders, everything? Are we going to be able to customize more than we already can? Are we going to be able to find these items and equip them out doing missions and exploring? Or is it going to be just cosmetic based? Hopefully they add some kind of loot mechanic that will bring me back into No Man's Sky like never before. Who knows? But hopefully one can pray and dream. So yeah, there's that. It looks pretty cool. I like how the armor and kind of spacesuit themes kind of look. But yeah. Okay, so right here's another thing I don't think anybody pointed out, or at least I saw. You have these, what could be atmosphere harvesters or mineral collectors, and you see the one to the left that's very obvious, but there's like a pipe running from that one to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. You can see that same piping, that same machinery in the distance going from next machine to next machine to next machine. Is this just aesthetic? Is this just something you could do to make it look cool? Or is it better to have multiple ones connected? It kind of seems like it's making a border around something. No idea, but it looks cool. I don't know what that's for, it could be anything. I just realized this video is going on for way longer than I expected. Apologies, I'm hyped for this trailer. I forgot to mention the clouds. People are saying the clouds look a lot better. I don't know about that. True, I haven't played the game in a couple months, like hardcore, so maybe I've forgotten, but hey, if they're better, awesome. Here you can see now we can ride the most terrible creatures in the game. Also purple grass, or pink grass, finally. Pausing it here. The left ship, that's gotta be a new ship design. You see how like the weird circles are like kind of apart from the back exhaust of the ship? That's not a thing right now, is it? That's not a thing right now. Is it? Or maybe, do I just despise shuttles so much that I just don't even look at them? Like, that looks like a new version or variation of a ship to me. Here we have underwater. I don't know if this looks like just better or if it's the same. I don't really know much about base building underwater and underwater base building parts, so I don't know if these are any new. But at least scale-wise, it looks a lot deeper and a lot more dense. Once again, probably for VR reasons. And then you have the last shot of the trailer, which is showing off the Nexus. Once again, we have multiple ships in here, multiple characters or players in here, is what we're assuming are players because it is a social hub. I think you can spot like 7, maybe? I'm not going to count. I counted once. We're done counting. What's important here? What is absolutely important here? You don't understand how important this is. When we zoom up on one of these characters, is this guy a tree? Okay? This guy's head looks like a tree on fire or something. I need this right now. This head customization looks insane. It looks like a tree on fire or something, okay? This is the best part of the trailer, in my opinion. Look at that. That's freaking awesome. I don't think they're going to add like 18 new races. I think this is just going to be extreme head customization, and they're just going to throw it under the anomaly. Because it is an anomaly, still. You know, they could throw that in the lore. Anyway, you also see the red and yellow ship up at the top right there, or at the middle right. So yeah, I need this head customization. I don't care what it takes. I don't care if I have to just burn down trees in the game, if that's what it is, and that's how you get it. What a challenge. Burn down 900 No Man's Sky procedurally generated forests. Get the burning tree head customization item. I don't know. Alright, we're done. The trailer's over. That was it. That's my breakdown. It should have been a lot shorter. At least Audacity's telling me I've been talking for 24 minutes. So either that's super wrong or I'm dumb. Or both. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'm very stoked. Overall, I liked the next trailer way, way better. But this is only showcasing what the multiplayer stuff. I don't think this is really showcasing VR. This isn't showcasing, I mean, some of the minor subtle changes that are part of the third component might be here, like mounting animals and things like that. But I think this is mainly just showing off the multiplayer aspects, at least like just gameplay of it. Like, we still have no idea what MMO features that they're adding besides mounts. So it doesn't show a lot. It doesn't tell us a lot. It's just like, hey, here's some gameplay of our new update that we haven't told you anything about besides what it's based around. And also in the trailer, we're not telling you what it's based around. It's just generic gameplay with no notes or anything. So it looks cool, but it doesn't like tell me what I'm going to be doing now, right? Besides riding beetles or whatever. So anyway, it's going to be cool. Either way, I'm not saying it's going to be bad. I'm just saying, you know, I just want more information, you know? More information, I can make better videos rather than me just picking through a trailer like all other No Man's Sky content creators right now. So, but that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if I missed anything. If I did, it's probably because I just didn't think it was important enough to talk about it. Anyway, that's it. I hope you guys have a good one. As always, my name has been JustJarrod, your one-stop shop for legendary loot news and info, no grind or limbs required. Like the video for this burning tree head customization item, and subscribe for this burning tree head customization item because it is literally the only important thing in this trailer. Until next time, happy looting.